Loyal viewers, welcome back. If you've ever had a friend vanish when you needed them, only to show up when you started winning, this story is going to feel all too familiar. Stick with me until the end, because this one is satisfying. My so-called friend ghosted me and my family for 6 months. No calls, no invites, not even a happy birthday. But the moment I acquired a business he was obsessed with, suddenly he wanted to hang out again, and even asked me for a job. If you've ever had fake friends resurface only when it benefits them, smash that like button and subscribe. Let's dive into this tale of ghosting, jealousy, and quiet revenge. Friendship, at its core, is supposed to be mutual. Respect, support, loyalty. At least, that's what I thought I had with Ryan. Ryan and I had been friends for years. Our families spent time together, our kids played, and we'd share dinners on weekends. But underneath, there were cracks. He'd sometimes put me down in front of others, brush off my boundaries, and act like my opinions didn't matter. I ignored the red flags, because that's what you do when you want to believe someone cares. Then one day, silence. No invites to his kids' birthdays, no messages, no calls. Family gatherings happened without us. It wasn't subtle. It felt deliberate, like he'd decided we weren't worth his time anymore. 6 months passed. My wife asked if we should reach out. I said no. If he wanted to disappear, let him. I moved on with my life, focused on work, focused on family. Here's the twist. Around that time, I was negotiating to acquire a business. Not just any business, one that connected directly to Ryan's biggest hobby. I didn't broadcast it, but word gets around. And suddenly, my phone rang. Guess who? Ryan. His voice was cheerful, casual, like nothing had happened. He started asking questions. So, I heard you're buying into that place. That's amazing, man. Hey, maybe I can come by sometime, help out. Maybe you'd even hire me. The audacity. 6 months of ghosting, and now he wanted in. I kept my cool. I was polite but non-committal, neutral, no promises. A few weeks later, I was working an event for the business. Busy, professional, focused. And guess who showed up? Ryan, dragging his cousin along like it was a social reunion. They acted like old times. Hey man, long time no see. All smiles, all charm. But I wasn't biting. I shook his hand, nodded, and went right back to work. No drama, no scene, just ice-cold professionalism. Since then, Ryan kept trying to reach out. A text here, a call there. I ignored them all. Eventually, the silence returned. Except this time, it wasn't me on the receiving end. It was him. See, here's the thing about fake friends. They always reveal themselves. He ghosted me when he thought I had nothing to offer. Then the moment he saw something he wanted, he reappeared. But by staying distant, by refusing to let him back in, I showed him the one truth he never expected. I don't need him. And the best revenge. It wasn't slamming the door in his face. It was quietly succeeding while he stood outside, realizing he'd burned the bridge long before he needed to cross it. Looking back, I'm grateful he ghosted me, because it showed me what kind of friend he really was. Real friends don't disappear when things get tough. They don't resurface only when they're jealous or want something from you. Sometimes life does you a favor by cutting out the people who never deserved a seat at your table. Have you ever had a friend like Ryan? Someone who disappeared when you needed them, then came crawling back once you were thriving? Share your story in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me for more tales of revenge and real-life justice.